the first page, the details are already been entered. I've saved and continue. So once I have saved and I have continued to the next page, so this is the second page for paperback copy. So the second page is, you click on this, assign me free KDP. You will get, it will automatically generate your KDP ISBN number. So once it is generated, then you come down, you choose black and white. This one, all these ones are always set by default, but if you want have anything to change there, you can always change it. But by default, they are always as black and white interior with white paper, and the trim size is always by default. It will always stay at 6:9. So that's why you will notice that our cover that we always design is always by 6:9. So once your cover is 6:9, make sure you choose your manuscript size, and your manuscript size also, once it is also 6:9, that means you are to publish with 6:9. So in order not to cause confusion, I don't want to talk about other dimension or other trim size. But if you have other trim size, maybe your manuscript is in other trim size, that means you have to click on this, select a different size here. But it's because I've already published this book, that's why this button is not editable. But so if you are publishing your paperback for the first time, this select a different size will be selectable for you, as in you'll be able to click it. So all these things, and I don't want to edit them. Then upload, same process. Upload your manuscript. Now this stage is the most difficult stage for people when they are uploading the cover of the paperback. Let me click it. If network doesn't delay, I will show us how it works. So you can see that I've uploaded the cover already. It has everything, the back cover and the front cover. So let it load so that I can show us how it looks like, and the the guideline of how to go about your paperback. It's still loading. Alright, once you use the button I clicked on earlier, that is create cover, use cover creator. Once you have this, you select your image. Once you select your image, it will take you to this page. Now this picture, before by default the picture will be very big like this, to stretch out like this. So now take note of something. There is a red line, a red line that is used. You can see from here, this is a red line at this section. So all your text, image for your book cover must not get outside. It must not lap over or exceed or stretch out of this red line, so that all your text and picture must stay within this red line. You can see that my text is within the red line and all this. So but this one now I intentionally adjust it so that I will start the correction now. So I want to adjust it and ensure the picture stay within the red line. You shift it inside. Don't shift it inside too much. You can see that it is too small. Now this is the red line I'm talking about. This red line, you can see. Make sure your picture is within the red line. Stretch it. You can see that it's very close to it. So once you see that it's very close to it, you can leave it that way. So and then you save and continue. So but for me, I'm an expert. I always let it stay close. But you know, if you let it stay close and you don't know that it has overlap, it's okay like that, so that I will not proceed while the thing overlap, and by the time I publish it, Amazon will reject it. You know, it will now become a double work. Like you will have to republish again. So like not that you will have to republish, like you are allowed to start correcting that error. But it will be good you do everything once and for all, check it if it's not overlapping, and then save it once and for all, and your book is live. So now let's save. So you can see this back, the text, it's an excerpt of my manuscript. I just typed the title of my book at the back of the book. Where the author's picture is supposed to be, here I use my book cover image as an author's. I don't want it to be blank, that's why I put the picture of my book at the back cover as well. So that's what that's how I've been publishing my book, that's how I've been doing my book cover so far. So once you have done that, you just click on preview and then you save it, you submit, and then publish everything. This is the most difficult part in publishing. Your paperback. So once you are able to overcome this stage, you don't have any issue publishing your paperback. So Okay, you can see the network is pretty bad here. So let me try to go back because I don't even know it. So that's all what it takes. So same process that you pass through publishing your paperback, same process you're going to use to do your hardcover as well. Simple, you don't have any issue. So, but most important, when you are publishing your paperback, setting the price, make sure when you get to the point of pricing, your royalty is important. Some people, they will make sure they have a target that, okay, my royalty, I want to get a royalty of $1 or $2 from paperback. Some people, the target is always either they want to have a target of like $6 to $7. My own target is always like I must have a royalty of $3 to $4 on every paperback. But hardcover, my target is I always want to have a royalty of about $4 to $5 on paperback. But on Kindle format, for my pricing, I always ensure that royalty is always around $2, get about or 1.9 or 2.1, around that range. Are you getting it? So that's all it takes to publish your book, Kindle format, the paperback copy, the hardcover. So on my next video, I'm going to show us how I do research on getting the topic, on as well on how I prepare my the description, and as well how I get my keywords and the category as well. I have tools that I use to find appropriate category for my book, to find keywords, the description, subtitle, and how I get hot topic that is selling. Alright, stay tuned and enjoy the next video.